It's time for a Member Minute segment this week. Alyssa Griffith spoke with Mike Amersek with Venture Property Protection to find out more about him and his business.
Thanks, Justin. Alyssa Griffith here, and I am here today with Mike Amersek, and he is the owner of Venture Property Protection, known short as VPP Securities. So, Mike, thanks for joining us today.
Alyssa, thank you so much for having me on.
Absolutely. Mike, why don't you give us a little bit about your background?
Sure. I've always been interested in electronics. As a kid, I was taking apart radios. Probably the only child that asked his parents for an oscilloscope for Christmas at the age of 14 and had aspirations to go to school for electrical engineering. That didn't happen. I got involved in sales, and that eventually led me into finance, where I became a finance broker. And that ended shortly in 2008, 2009 with the economic collapse. The company I was working for went out of business within about 6 weeks, and I found myself unemployed. During that time of unemployment, I was looking for a different direction to go, at which point I found a opportunity working for a gentleman that had a camera company. So I learned about the security industry and saw some things that I could do a little bit differently, and decided to go out on my own and create my own company.
So, Mike, tell us how you decided to start your business here in Western Chester County.
Well, Alyssa, when I started, I was in Chadds Ford, but as a new business, I was hungry and I would take work wherever it was. I was traveling up to Brooklyn. I had customers in Rehoboth Beach. I was in Philadelphia every day, constantly over in New Jersey. And it was quite exhausting working 12 to 14-hour days trying to build a business. With getting married 3 years ago and having a 9-month-old daughter, I decided that moving forward as an established business, I wanted to really be involved in the community where I live.
Great. It's definitely improved your commute, I assume.
Absolutely. You're only a mile and a half down the road from my office.
Yeah, that's why we like having you here. So, Mike, tell us what kind of services you offer.
So I am a full service electronic security and structured wiring company. What that means is I provide some of the traditional services that you would think of, such as alarm systems, camera systems, commercial fire alarm, controlled access systems. I also do a lot of data network and telecommunication installation, fiber optic systems, video intercom systems, pretty much anything low voltage with wires attached.
Right. I know that Mike has done work for me at my pharmacy and also at my home, and I'm using some of this technology, and I absolutely love it. It's easy to use, and the most important thing is Mike's interaction. He has takes the time to set up and explain everything with his customers. So, going on that, Mike, I feel knowing you that your relationship with your customers is very important to you.
So it's something that I strive to do in order to streamline that customer service experience. You are dealing with one person from beginning to end. I'm every job is owner supervised. So I'm the one that's going to come out and take a look at your job, spec the job, propose the job. I'm going to be there on site while things are being installed. I'm going to be in charge of the training. And guess what? If you have a problem at 11:30 at night, you've got my cell phone number. I'm the one that's going to be picking up that phone. And that's a level of service that you don't see in this industry.
So, going on that, Mike, can you tell us then how did you come to join our Chamber of Commerce?
I came to join the chamber because a friend of mine, Sue Springsteen, we ran into each other at church when my wife and I were looking for a new church, and Sue was a member of that church. And every Sunday would sit next to each other, and she would be going on and on and on about the Western Chester County Chamber of Commerce, Coatesville, how she loves Coatesville, how she's involved in the revitalization of Coatesville, and just her energy and her enthusiasm towards the chamber, and her encouragement to join ultimately prompted me to make the phone call and contact Donna and become a member of the chamber. And it has been one of the best business decisions I've ever made.
Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. How can we contact you if we would like service?
Thank you, Alyssa. You can simply look me up in the Western Chester County Chamber of Commerce business directory and give me a phone call.
Okay, great. Thanks again. We wish you luck and success, and we will see you soon.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you, Alyssa.
You're welcome. Thanks. Back to you, Justin.
Thanks, Alyssa, and thanks, Mike, for taking a few minutes to tell us more about your business. If you'd like to have your business or nonprofit featured on our show and you're a member of our chamber, we'd love to have you on. Reach out to our communication coordinator, Rachel. You can see her email address on the screen there, rachel@westernchestercounty.com.